Could be doing everything right with your Doberman and still fail if you don't feel it on the inside. Um, it's really hard for me to see somebody adopt a rehome or even start with a puppy and behavioral issues pop up. And it could be like the best intention of the owner. They could be doing everything right. They could be giving them enough attention. They could give them enough mental stimulus. They could be establishing authority correctly. They could be, all the things that are required for a healthy Doberman. But if there's something missing in your relationship between you and the dog on the inside, the Doberman is extraordinarily intelligent, especially like working class Dobermans. They can see right down to your very soul, and they can see more about you than you can see about yourself. And if there is a gap there between your communication with them and everything that you're doing, you could do everything perfect and still have behavioral issues. So the number one root thing that you can do if you're ever having trouble with your Doberman is to analyze your relationship with them. Think about it like this. You have a child that ends up going to another family. They're being adopted. That's their new dad. That's their new mom, but they're not used to being around you. They don't have that relationship with you. You could be the best parent on the universe, but if they don't acknowledge you as their parent, they're not going to respond to you like a child would to their parent. Or if you're a parent and you don't have that structure that your child needs, the child's not going to do what you say because there's a relationship gap. You're going to hear that, well, you're not my mom or you're not my dad, and you could be doing everything right, and they're not going to listen to you because you don't have that relationship developed. So if you have a Dobie that you just got or you've had it for a long time and there is something happening between you and them, their behavior is not right, they're doing something they're not supposed to, they're showing aggression where they shouldn't be showing aggression, they're doing something that they didn't do before, you need to first look within your relationship with each other. A Doberman is a mirror to you. They are a reflection of your relationship. They are a reflection of your actions, how you're feeling. If there's any part of you that doubts or that's not sure that you could do it, you have to be 100% confident. I know what I'm doing. I respect you. You need to respect me. And that's another thing is there's a really happy fine-tuned medium between leaders are not bullies, but they're not cowards either. They don't put up with crap, but at the same time, they know how to establish authority without instilling fear. It's with respect, not fear, and it's with understanding, not I'm afraid of you, you shouldn't, I just don't want you to do what you're not supposed to do, but I'm afraid that you're going to retaliate. I also want to be clear, this is not in particular with anybody I've talked to. I'm not creating this video because of something, I'm not trying to subliminally, I know English, I promise. I'm not trying to, under the radar, try to send messages to somebody that has spoken to me earlier. It's not that. It's just that in my communication with my clients, I see something that is an occurrence that happens more than once, and I feel the desire to help prevent that ever happening again, which is, you get a Dobie and you can't handle them, or you feel like they're bad-mannered and it's just not a good match, and you can make it work. I know you can make it work. It's not about irreparable damage. It's about trying to figure out what your dog is trying to tell you. Dobermans don't speak the way people speak. They don't use words. They use actions and body language. So they're talking to you. They're telling you what you need. You just got to keep working with that relationship until you figure out where that sweet spot is, what their problem is, and then you can fix it. It's that easy. Don't overcomplicate it. Just give yourself the confidence. Talk to yourself right. And that might be the only thing you're missing is you're doing everything perfect, but you don't think you can do it. Well, that's what you got to fix. It really breaks my heart when things don't work out. Dobermans attach to their owners in an extraordinary manner. Their first family should be their only family. They should never have to be rehomed, because every time you do that, you break their heart, and they will never be the same ever again. They could still be a fantastic pet to somebody else, but there is still always going to be a part of them that knows that they were once rejected and they will never forget it. Good luck, guys. Let me know if you have any thoughts.